Caitlyn Clark. Another triple-double. Fourth career triple-double for Caitlyn Clark. Fourth career triple-double for Caitlyn Clark. Unlike the others, I'm going to be honest. And also, if you guys think Caitlyn Clark could be MVP, leave it in the comment section below. Or leave in the comment section below. Hype this video. I don't even know what hyping does. Leave a like. If we can get to 1,000 likes for Caitlyn's triple-double, that'd be insane. And 500 on this stream would be insane. But also, subscribe. We are trying to make sure we don't go under. Make sure we don't go under 61k. And Caitlyn Clark, if I'm not mistaken, is now tied second in all-time WNBA triple-doubles. No, Jess Shepherd is out on her own in second. She is tied third in all-time triple-doubles with Jess Shepherd out of her own. And Caitlyn Clark in this game with 26 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 4 turnovers, was plus 23 in a 14-point win. Like, clearly the best player on the floor. The commentators will basically say it was all Kelsey Mitchell, who I don't think had a good game. I really don't. She did come up with some clutch free throws down the stretch, though. We got to be clear, Kelsey Mitchell did. But I'll talk a little bit about the Portland Fire first. Carla Late, Bridget Carlton was hitting sidestep fadeaway threes. There is nothing you can do. Nothing you can do if Bridget Carlton's hitting fadeaway sidesteps. That being said, Emily Engstler was really good defensively. Carla Late with 20 points and 12 assists. I get it, she had 7 turnovers. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. We watched the game. Carla Late scares the bejesus out of me. Carla Late scares the fucking bejesus out of me. Every time Caitlyn gets switched on to Carla Late, I'm like, oh dear God, no. Oh dear God, no. Like, and that is, Carla is alone in that, by the way. Of all players in the league, nobody, I'm not saying she's the best player in the league. Nobody scares me like Carla Late. Maybe if the Fever played against Kelsey Mitchell might. But this was a game where we saw, again, Portland going nuclear in the first quarter and also having a really good fourth where they were down 20 at one stage and then got it back to, I think, 10. But, yeah, this was a huge one. This was a huge win for Fever. They extinguished the fire. And if I'm going to be honest, that was probably the best first half of Caitlyn Clark's career. That was probably the best first half of Caitlyn Clark's career. No question. I have no question about that. I think that feels like that was the first half we were watching. What I felt like was me saying this is the best player in the world. Like, there have been times over the last couple of games, there have been so many times where I've just felt like, okay, Caitlyn's the best player in the world. Caitlyn's playing like the best player in the world. She looks like the best player in the world. And first half was that. And even in the third quarter, I thought she was a little bit less aggressive. I thought she was okay. She had a 5-point third quarter. It's not like she didn't have 8-point second half, which isn't bad. But she really was not looking for her own shot. She really was not. If people want to call this a stat-padded triple-double, go ahead. Caitlyn Clark was absolutely hunting those assists. We're not gonna lie here. Like, Caitlyn Clark was absolutely hunting for that triple-double. Once she got that 10th rebound, she was spamming those assists. That being said, if anyone wants to complain about the free throws, they didn't watch the game. If anyone was complaining about the free throw situation, they were not watching the game. They were mauling Caitlyn Clark. Caitlyn Clark got shoved on a 3-point shot and got nothing. They were mauling her. Poch's job was just to foul Caitlyn. They doubled and tripled and team Caitlyn, and they just hacked her. It's one of those things now where she got hacked for the whole game. Those 17 free throws were all earned. Thank you, Ken. 22 is a good number. Thank you so much for $22. Really appreciate that. But that was all we can say. When it comes to Caitlyn Clark, like, every one of those free throws were earned. Yes, absolutely. She had a bad fourth quarter by trying to hunt stat pad a triple-double of 20. I don't really care. I don't care. There's only triple-doubles are so rare in the WNBA that I have no issue with a player. Like, Angel Reese, when she was on for her triple-double, just started spamming handoffs until she got that assist. She just started spamming DHOs. I thought Mo Billings was better. Mo Billings had like a spell of about 2 minutes where she scored 10 points. If she's cleanly catching the ball, she's good. Lexi's borderline unplayable. Like, I hate saying it, she's borderline unplayable. Like, how do you -5 in a 15-point win? Sophie, fantastic again. Like, she is like the queen of hate, as in she plays better when there's more hate. KK Timpson, I had no belief in you before this year. I had none. I did not think you were going to be a long-term WNBA player. I thought you were going to be out of the league. I watched you play in Prague and I thought you were terrible. I'll hold my hand up and say I was wrong, KK. I was really wrong. Her one miss was when she got blocked from behind. She's blocking shots. She's getting in lanes. Her feel for the game is still not there. But you can tell she's thinking the game better. You can tell she's thinking ball. She's thinking the game better. And sometimes, like, bad feel. Like, sometimes you can not be the highest IQ player, but you can have really good feel for the game. And that feel can get you through. And other times you have to start thinking the game more because you can make up for feel. She's never going to be a super high IQ player, but it's better than it was. And I also got to say, Kelsey Mitchell, congratulations on your player of the month. Caitlyn won't win player of the month because she was injured for the first 2 games of the month, and first 3 games in the month she was injured. And then she also came back and had that 9-point game against LA. And I'm okay with that. Congratulations, Kelsey Mitchell, for player of the month. Well deserved. Well deserved. And the Indiana Fever 9-2 in their last 11 games. And for everyone saying, oh, they're only playing teams below 500. If it was that easy, why doesn't everyone do it? If beating Seattle was so easy, why doesn't Atlanta do it? If beating Portland's so easy, why doesn't Dallas do it? If beating Connecticut is so easy, why didn't Minnesota do it? I got to be real here. If winning these games was so easy, why don't other teams do it? Like, if beating bad teams, if all you do for a season is if you win every single game against a team below 500, and by the way, the Indiana Fever against teams below 500 have 1 loss to Phoenix, 1 loss to Portland, and 1 loss to LA. They are 2-1 against the Sparks, 2-1 against Portland, 2-1 against Phoenix. So what's that? It's 6-3. 1-0 against Toronto, 7-3. 8-3 against Chicago. I think they're 2-0 against Connecticut, and they're 3-0 against Seattle. So like 10-3, 12-3. They're 12-3 against teams below 500. They're 7-7 against teams above 500. But who cares? At the end of the day? Who cares? You get your seeding and you match up. Right now, the Fever being 19-10 on a 5-game winning streak. Their biggest winning streak, tied biggest winning streak in the last 10 years. Like, when it comes to Tamika Catchings, Tamika Catchings' era is the last time the Indiana Fever have had a winning streak anywhere close to this. was the last time I've had any sort of a winning streak close to this. And look, this was clearly Caitlyn Clark player of the game. And I'm going to talk literally about how she was being guarded in a second. But like clearly Caitlyn Clark player of the game. No one questions that. But really good, really happy with. I thought Aaliyah was good when she was on. Like, they're not playing tomorrow, they're playing Sunday. And I'll be interested to see if this team has scored 112 points today. If Minnesota can stop them. I'll be really interested to see that.